Hey everybody, welcome back to the eBay shop. My name's Corey.
I'm Teresa.
And we are Grams and Pops Vintage. And today we've got a few things for you. We're going to pack orders like we usually do because it's Monday and we've got to get these out to the post office. But we're also going to talk to you about a couple of milestones that we hit recently. One on our YouTube channel here and one on our eBay store that we're pretty excited about. So we want to share them with you. We're going to talk to you about a new job that I've started recently and I'm pretty excited about that. And finally, we're going to talk about putting all your eggs in one basket and diversifying your income, cross-listing. It's all been kind of grouped together and talked about a lot lately in the community. We have a take on it that's a little different than what I've heard out in the wild. So we'd like to share that with you and get your take back on that. So it's a pretty packed show today. It's a show, right?
It's a shit show.
It's a shit show. It is a pretty packed show. We got a lot of good stuff for you today. So stick around all the way to the end. Like usual, we're going to go ahead and pull a few items and get things going here. So what's the first thing that sold?
We sold a sealed Godfather 25th anniversary commemorative trilogy VHS. I think they're VHSs.
They are VHS, and that's a really cool set. We found at a storage locker garage sale. They just opened the locker up and had a garage sale. Mm-hmm. And it's the VHS. It's a numbered copy, so it's number 2897 out of 6500 is what's printed on the plaque. And it's got all the goodies inside, and it is sealed. And I believe somewhere the seal had a watermark. So really cool set. And I think we paid up a little bit, but we got 3 of these sets, one like this and 2 different Godfather sets. This one sold today international, right?
Kind of. It's going through a freight forwarder.
Okay, so it did sell today. It is international. It's just going a different route. And that sold for how much?
$160.
$160.
And I think it was a drop seller.
Drop
shipper. Yeah, drop shipper because they asked us not to put anything in it.
Yep. So,
don't push on it.
No, it's trying to like open up right there. Not the packaging, just the cardboard's trying to push out. So we'll pack it really good for them. All right, what do we get next?
Slowly but surely, we're getting rid of my Lomax lots. We sold a Ice Fisherman Lomax figurines.
You know, it's kind of cool. It actually has a little bucket can fire there and it lights up, doesn't it?
The fire does light up. It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I don't know if I'd say we're slowly getting rid of Lomax. Like we have a lot of Lomax going out over the next couple of days here.
Yep.
This one right here is just a little figure that lights up and it sold for how much?
$9.99. Let's talk about our milestones.
Let's talk about our milestones. The first one I think you were more excited about than I was.
The reviews?
Yeah.
I am. We hit over 1,000 reviews. I check them all the time. I enjoy reading the reviews, except for when they're neutral or negative.
We don't get many of them. I think 3 ever like negative or neutral.
Yeah. Knock on wood.
Knock on wood. We get very few anything other than great reviews.
We do. Shipping is fast.
Packing is incredibly good.
Packing is phenomenal.
You're welcome.
It's not just you. It's me too.
So yeah, we did hit 1,000 reviews on our eBay store, which we've been pushing for a while. I'd have to look to see how many products we've actually sold lifetime of the store, but 1,000 reviews was pretty cool to hit, and they've been pretty good reviews.
Yay us! Should I do a happy dance?
I know Grams was refreshing her eBay store in the house on her laptop, and her phone for a day or two, waiting for that 1,000th review to hit. So that was an exciting one. We're glad we're finally there now.
We're a quarter of the way to 1,100 because we had 1,022 already.
Yeah, they've been coming in quick.
So our next thing I think Corey's more excited about.
I think I was more excited about. This YouTube channel had a video kind of blow up. It was the one where we talked about our favorite YouTube channels. So I'm glad if one blew up, it was that one because it got everybody else a little bit of traction too. But it pushed us over the edge for watch hours, and we're finally monetized on the YouTube channel.
And we had made our first 14 cents, but now we're at more than that.
Yeah, we haven't been paid yet. I think you have to hit $100 before they even pay you, and you have to verify some stuff. But anyway, we are monetized on the channel, which means we can get our $5 a month from doing these videos, which is pretty awesome. We've worked for a year to get to that point, so to hit that was a big goal for us, and that wouldn't happen without you guys. So thank you very much. We're super happy you guys come and watch whatever this is we do.
Yay, you. Yay, you. I can't help it. I'm excited. Those are both awesome things.
Those are both really good things, really exciting things for us. So.
And out of our video blowing up, I got some LuLaRoe LuLaRoe leggings that I got to look at. So I'm all excited.
Ryan and Paul did send us some more LuLaRoe leggings over at Resell CNY, and believe it or not, Ryan, we are going to list those and we will sell them. We'll show you. We sold a pair of LuLaRoe leggings today.
Later, we'll show you.
So,
that's not on my list yet.
So, thank you very much, guys. And we're going to look at what sold next.
So, the next thing that we sold was part of my McDonald's stuff. We sold my McDonald's Happy Meal box. It's not really a box.
So, that's from that McDonald's playset. If you hadn't watched a few videos back, we actually sold the big playset part of it. We've been selling the pieces of it for a while now.
I have 3 left.
Yeah, we've done really good with this. It has all the characters on it, and it's like a plastic Happy Meal. So what'd that sell for?
It sold for $9. The only piece that's missing off of that is the yellow handle that goes on the top.
No, I was wondering. I thought maybe it was a
Nope, it
penny
broke
bank at first, but they're not big enough.
Nope, it broke off.
Penny? Do they call it penny bank or piggy bank?
It's a piggy bank.
Okay.
Penny bank? What's a penny?
It's a copper thing that
penny?
costs... Well, that's what he said.
No, you didn't. You said penny bank.
That's what you just said.
No, I said a penny bank.
Penny. It's a penny. What?
Sounds like you're saying penny.
That's what I said.
No. Okay, we just gotta go on because I can't.
Your ears are broken.
Okay, so next up, I don't even remember getting this next item, but Pops must have got it. But we sold a Black & Decker charging port dock.
It's a little noisy because it's in a bag, but it is like the VPX battery charger. This came with one of the little Black & Decker screw guns. We had the whole case and the gun and the batteries and all that stuff, and it had 2 chargers. It actually sold originally with one, so that's how we packaged it and sold it. Left us an extra charger, and we sold this separately for how much?
$24.99, free shipping. Why would you do free shipping?
There's a lot of reasons to do free shipping.
Well, it's a heavy thing. That's why I was wondering.
But we charged more for it.
Okay.
We covered shipping in the product. So that actually sold pretty well. I think we bought the whole drill and the other charger and the batteries and this one all for like $5. And we made our money. And I think we tripled our money on just the drill thing. So this is just free money to us.
We are back in football season, and I can tell it because we sold a box of cards. Box of 1988 Topps football cards.
We are back into football season, and the cards are starting to move again. So that box, like you said, 88 Topps NFL cards.
Yep.
Bo Jackson's rookie year. So that's pretty much why people are buying them. There is Jerry Rice and Joe Montana and stuff like that in here. But I think,
one I know, Vinny Testaverde's in there.
Yep. So there are some good cards in that year. It's one of the last years there probably was good cards, but I don't know a lot about the cards. So I'm saying that for no reason, I guess. I don't know that that's true. Anyway, those cards sold for how much?
$142.50.
We'll take that all day long, and we have $0. Every card we sell is a free card to us at this point. So, all right, what do we got next?
We don't got nothing next.
Oh, we got to talk about my new job.
Really?
What?
Talk about your new job.
Over the past week, I've been talking a lot with a couple of friends of mine over at the Reseller Clickbait podcast, and they've decided to reboot the podcast to get it going again. It's been out of commission for about a month, and they've asked me to be part of the show with them. I think I'm on trial basis. I'm probationary at this point.
Yeah, they're going to boot you off.
Yeah, it may not last long, but first episode came out today that I was on with them. Well, today when we're recording this is going to be a little down the road for you guys. Hopefully there'll be a couple more episodes out by the time you guys watch this.
Today is September 11th.
Yeah. Be sure to jump over to the Reseller Clickbait podcast and check that out. You get to see a little bit more of me, and you get to hang out with 2 guys that are actually funny and fun to hang out with. That's kind of the new gig I've got going on. I don't know how long it's going to last, but we're going to enjoy the ride while we're there.
Yep, and he records way early in the morning, so I don't pay attention.
And Grams doesn't have to get up and record with me, which I think she rather enjoys.
Yes, I don't get up at 8:30.
So that's the big announcement about the job. Again, Reseller Clickbait podcast. We'll put a link down below in the description so you guys can find it if you haven't seen it before. And hope to see a bunch of you guys come over, and we'll see you there. And let's look at what sold next.
So, earlier Pops was talking about we sold some LuLaRoe. We've sold a lot of LuLaRoe shirts and jackets, but I sold my second pair of LuLaRoe leggings. They are the denim look American flag patriotic print leggings.
Yep. There you go, Ryan and Paul. LuLaRoe leggings can be sold.
They can, but my question is, these are one size fits all.
Well, them suckers stretch.
I don't know.
You get those on a high school girl and a big girl. They're the same pants. They're just...
I might have to find one of the one size fits all that they sent us and try them on, and then have my daughter try them on.
We might have to try one of those, like, roll out the bubble wrap tests. We'll just take LuLaRoe leggings and see how far we can stretch them.
Just fill them full. I don't even know fill them full of what.
How many number 7 boxes can we jam in a pair of LuLaRoe leggings, do you think?
I don't know.
It's a good test. Make your guesses below. We may have to try it out. If Ryan and Paul's leggings they sent us don't sell, we've got something to play with. So we'll see how many number 7s we can get in a pair of LuLaRoe leggings. But these ones sold for how much?
$12.99.
See?
3 times the cost of what I paid for everything.
Yeah, it's a solid gold, guys. You ever see LuLaRoe? No, I'm kidding. Don't pick up LuLaRoe. All right, what do we got next?
Something Corey picked up that I thought he was joking when he grabbed it. We sold a WWE World Wrestling Championship belt.
You don't joke about the belt. It's not something you joke about.
Hold on. WWF stands for World Wrestling Federation.
Yeah.
What does WWE stand for? World Wrestling Entertainment?
It's right there. All right, so there's the belt. We picked up 2. This is the least...
That's the less expensive one.
The less expensive and the less ornate one. The other one's even more cool.
It's got a spinner.
And this is 2003. Mm-hmm. And they're both in great shape. Usually these belts are broken and the straps are gone and the Velcro's gone. And
the Velcro's gone off one side.
Yep. But this one you could see is kind of in really good shape. And the other one was even in better shape, I think.
Do you want to become a World Wrestling Entertainment champion? You should put it on.
Well, I think this is the right way to do it. Just kind of stoic-like, right? Nope. I don't know. We guys think it won't fit around my belly, but yep. So, what did the belt sell for?
The belt sold for $14.99
plus shipping. So there you go. They do have value. You don't find them in that good of shape very often, but when I see these, I usually do look at them, especially the older, early 2000s and earlier. Those ones actually can sell for decent money.
Yep. Up next is something that we got for free, so I'm just glad it's going out the door, but Pops grabbed it on the way out of a garage sale or an estate sale. We sold some tennis rackets.
To be super clear, I do not pick up tennis rackets, like ever, but these they're in really good shape. They look like they've never been used. I'm sure the camera's not focusing well, but here. But they're in super good shape, and they were in a free box outside of one of the first garage sales of the spring. And I kind of still waffled back and forth on whether or not I should pick them up, and finally decided, even if we could move them out of here for $10 and get the shipping paid on them, then it was probably worth it. So we did pick them up, and 0 cost, and those sold for how much?
$12.85.
Plus shipping.
Yep.
They paid up for shipping, I think.
They did.
These are out of here, and I probably won't pick another setup just because they do take up quite a bit of room. Well, put it this way. I won't pick another setup without comping them to find out if they're better than these ones, because these aren't very good ones.
Can I borrow one?
You going to hit me with it?
No.
Okay.
We might pick them up just so I can do that.
Yeah, I should never give that to you. All right, other than the domestic abuse, what do we got next?
Nothing. We're going to talk about not putting your eggs all in one basket. Even though I put my eggs all in one basket when I pick them up from the coop.
Different kind of egg. Okay, we're at the more serious topic of the day. So this is one where we talk to you about diversifying your income. We've heard a lot of talk about the cross-listing apps out there between List Perfectly and Vendoo, and I think there's some other ones out there, but those are the 2 main ones being talked about. Traditionally, I think the argument we're hearing out there a lot with these cross-listing platforms is if you're cross-posting, it's backing up your eBay store and it gives you a place to sell if eBay crashes. They're using it as insurance. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a backup plan to things going and like eBay just crashing and going away. Is that kind of how you're understanding it?
Some of them are, yeah. They're using it just as, like, here's where I'm going to store my stuff, just in case.
I don't mean that. I mean, the reason they're cross-listing it all is, one, they want to get their stuff in front of more people.
Yes.
And they are making a couple of sales. Some of them, it seems like, are starting to grow and they're making more and more sales. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if they're making enough sales for the effort they're putting in currently. I think the apps are making it, I think they're getting closer to where it's less and less effort, which is a good thing.
Yes.
But I think the argument we hear a lot of times is, what if eBay goes away? And I guess my view on that is one, it sounds good, like, right? I mean, this sounds like a good reason.
Yeah, because, anything to get them out the door and make money.
The only issue I have with that is, to me, that's the same thing as going and getting a really good job that you love, but keeping 4 or 5 part-time jobs just in case that job goes away or the office burns down. You're never going to be really good at the one job. I don't think you can ever be really good at one job if you split your focus 5 other directions. I think, for me, I would rather just put my eggs, so to speak, in the one basket and be really good at that. And if eBay burned down tomorrow, I'll put my eggs in a different basket, or I'll start over with new eggs. But I don't have to split my attention and my energy and my effort to 6 different directions. I could focus on doing the best I could possibly do in one spot. Now, I will say, I think we're both in agreement. If the apps ever got to the point where you just hit a button at cross lists, and if you sell something, it pulls it down, I think we're on board.
Yes.
Because then it's not doing it to diversify. It is just another marketing thing. It's more eyes.
To a degree. However, there are some things that you can list on eBay and Mercari and what's the other one? Bonanza.
Poshmark?
No, that you can't list on Poshmark.
Like what?
And that you can't. I know Poshmark has opened up to more than just clothes, but I was just reading the other day that I don't think they're opened up to everything.
I think there are categories you probably have to be careful where you post what. I think there's some limitations on that.
Yeah, just like Etsy too. You can't post everything on Etsy.
No, but I think it's getting to be a wider... I think it's opening up more and more. And I do think if they made it as easy as just choosing the products and pushing a button to where it was set it and forget it. Right now, probably the biggest challenge most of them are having is there is no auto delist. I know Vendoo's out there saying they have an auto delist. They don't have an auto delist. It doesn't work that way on all platforms. And it's still somewhat, you still got to go to the app and tell it to do the job on other platforms. So until it's truly auto delist for all the platforms, hands-free, and it literally is a set it and forget it thing. For us, it doesn't make sense to split our efforts. We can make more money concentrating on eBay.
Yes.
That's kind of our take on it. It's a little different, and it may be as backwards and wrong as we are. We don't know. But we would actually love to hear your thoughts on it. We've heard a lot of thoughts from the community.
Yes.
But as always, sometimes I'm a little bit cynical when I hear from other resellers on their channels because they're monetarily benefiting from giving you that advice sometimes. Now, I'm not saying that advice isn't good. I'm saying that the cynic in me says, don't believe that just yet. Do more research. And they may be giving great advice, but I think that's what we're doing here is we're asking for non-paid advice.
Yeah, so people, not necessarily people who don't have YouTube, but more people who just do it for the sales.
Yeah, we'd actually love to hear from anybody that's using the cross-posting apps. Is it more effort than it's paying you for? Could you do better if you just doubled down on your current platform, whatever that is? Are you having success with it? And, any of that kind of stuff. Maybe are you thinking about the thing in a different way than we are? We'd love to hear any thoughts on this from somebody who's not an affiliate carrying member. Just like I said, we have nothing against anyone selling an affiliate for a program they believe in. We just take advice from that source a little less seriously until we put in the homework. All right, so that's enough of that boring stuff. Let's get back to a few more sales. We just got a couple more, so stick with us, and then we'll get out of here for the day. So what's old next?
Lego. We sold a Lego Movie Metal Beard. It's been putting together and taken apart.
Yeah, so it's just this bag of nothing here. It's just a big bag of stepped on, well, not stepped on, but I would hate to step on them. Yeah, that's what it is.
It's not even complete. It's near complete. I think it's missing like a flag or something.
Oh, they have a picture in there, that little guy in there. I see what he is now.
He's got little legs, like multiple legs.
Yep. All right, so how much did he sell for?
A whopping $4.49. But all of our Legos that we've gotten, that in that whole tote that we got, That's fully paid for by now.
All right, so we'll get him bagged up and out of here.
Another thing that we've said previously that we probably wouldn't touch again is collector plates. But we sold a Fabergé egg. Oh, sorry, it's not Fabergé. It is a Fabergé egg, but it's not. It's a Fabergé Renaissance egg collector's plate.
It's that guy.
Yep, and that's my last one. That's my third one I've sold.
I honestly just about had a heart attack when Grams picked those up. I told her, like, that's probably not a good idea. I was totally against it, but she was... If she wants to pick something up and learn, I'm not going to stop her. That won't ever happen. So when she decided that she wanted to give these a try, she went ahead and did it. And I jumped on board, and we sold how many?
Hold on. I bought them for $2 a piece.
Yep.
This is my third one and the last one. And it sold for $24.99 plus shipping.
So I will gladly eat my words on the plates. I still would not be a big fan of picking plates up, but if you look them up and the comps and the sell-through rate shows they sell, then you can't argue with success. So Grams nailed it.
They did take a little bit to sell.
They weren't quick.
No, it was only a couple months, but they're sold, they're gone, they're out of here.
Yeah, I would say under 90 days, which is, I think that's a good sell-through rate all day.
Yep.
It's not like we have storage issues for storing stuff.
We have death pile issues.
The only issue we have with our death pile is it's on the floor. We need more shelving.
We do. We should probably look into that this week.
Yep, that may be on our chore list this week.
Especially before going to some citywides coming up.
Yeah, we're not. We may be doing this wrong. All right, guys, so that's it. Thank you. If you're still here at this point, thank you very much for sticking around. Remember, we are over on I am over on the Reseller Clickbait podcast now with Ken and Jimmy. Please come over and check it out and show us some support over there if you like podcasts. And remember to comment below and give us your thoughts on the whole diversifying and cross-listing thing. All right, guys, so that's it. We will see you next time.
Hasta la vista, baby.